Mrs. Wei's blushing.
I've always wanted to ask you, that basketball stunt 10 years ago, it was your idea, wasn't it?
Was that really a good idea?
Totally.
Totally, definitely.
Smash her.
Here she comes. Remember what I told you. The basketball might be fake, but my love for you is real.
Mrs. Wei's blushing.
I wondered why they were acting so sneaky, saying they had plans this weekend and I couldn't come. So this was it.
Is this your first time seeing such an event?
Such joyful smiles, such passionate embraces. It's touching just to watch. I'm so envious.
It's fake, all just an act.
So you know it's fake. Are you showing off your love here? Just to declare your territory in front of me? Why are you laughing?
Are you that important?
Honey, do you remember? Next to the basketball court ahead, there's a restaurant. Their meat pies are amazing. Every morning, a lot of students line up to buy them.
Yeah.
Those irreplaceable youthful days. Thinking about it, we've graduated for almost a decade now. Being young was great.
I think now is better. When we were young, we were always so lost, so anxious, not careful or calm enough. The only good thing about being young is being young. That's all there is to it.
Still, honey, you have such a deep and multifaceted understanding. Do you remember up ahead? There's a small store. I'll go check if it's still there, and also grab a couple of bottles of water.
What are you doing?
Hey, is this your ball?
No. Might be from over there.
Buddy, you okay? Honey, do you remember? This is where we first met each other. It's also where our happiness began.
Who did this?
Are you okay? Buddy, are you all right?
I'm not okay.
I'm Wei Ming. If you're really hurt, I'll take you to the campus clinic. Don't worry. I'll take full responsibility.
Take full responsibility? What if I get knocked out by that ball and fail my exam?
Hey. You're Lin Shuang from Computer Science Class 1, right? I've heard them talk about you. If you fail, I'll help you review until you pass. If you get knocked senseless, I'll take care of you for the rest of my life. I remember back then, you were covering your ears and looking at me, and I was thinking, how did I meet the most adorable girl in the world? Only at that age did I have the courage to approach you, pursue you, and better myself for you.
So romantic.
Everyone's here?
So romantic.
Mrs. Wei?
This year marks our 10th wedding anniversary. I hope everyone here can be our witnesses. Honey, when we first got married, I was very poor. I couldn't afford to buy you a big diamond ring. But as the years went by, I can afford it now. I want to make up for everything I owed you. Honey, I want to thank you for these 10 years, for tolerating my flaws. Thank you for silently contributing to our home, for making me the happiest man in the world. 10 years is a milestone, but it's also a starting point. Just like you said, it's the perfect time.
Mrs. Wei's blushing.
I've always wanted to ask you, that basketball stunt 10 years ago, it was your idea, wasn't it?
Was that really a good idea?
Totally. Definitely.
Smash her.
Here she comes. Remember what I told you. The basketball might be fake, but my love for you is real.
Mrs. Wei's blushing.
I wondered why they were acting so sneaky, saying they had plans this weekend and I couldn't come. So, this was it.
Is this your first time seeing such an event?
Such joyful smile. Such passionate embraces. It's touching just to watch. I'm so envious.
It's fake, all just an act.
So you know it's fake. Are you showing off your love here? Just to declare your territory in front of me? Why are you laughing?
Are you that important? This whole thing was directed and acted out by him from start to finish. I had no idea. If my guess is right, he must be feeling guilty, afraid that I would resent him for what happened during the team building and cause complications for his competition for VP. So he put on this act to pacify everyone. Of course, he also wanted to establish a good image in front of his colleagues. Also, if it weren't for the custody of Guoguo, I wouldn't have the patience to play along with his act. I don't want to live this filthy life for even a minute.
You don't need to indirectly mock me here. The one wearing the diamond ring is you. The one lying beside him is also you. The life you don't want to live is the end goal I can only dream of. I don't care the kind of life you want to live. But what right do you have to act so superior? Your sanctimony makes me sick.
When will you wake up?
Stop right there! I don't want to wake up. I want to win.
Sis, someone just delivered this for you. Check out what it is.
Who sent it?
I don't know. A delivery guy dropped it off.
Honey, I'm sorry for today.
Only coming now to apologize. Isn't it a bit late?
I've been busy all day, only now getting some free time. But I know you're the most understanding. My 10th anniversary with her was just for show. The only one I truly care about is you. I picked out a special gift for you. It has a scent that suits you.
What scent? Sis, what did you spray? What's this weird smell? Stop spraying.
This whole thing, from beginning to end, was orchestrated by Wei Ming. He's probably scared that I'd resent him because of what happened before. During his vying for the VP, he doesn't want any distractions.
Wei Ming, once you're promoted to VP, when are you treating us? We're all waiting, you know.
What vice president? It's not confirmed yet. And besides, whether I'm promoted, aren't I still working for the company?
Well, it's still different. You've got to treat us to a meal.
Once everything's settled, I promise to treat everyone.
Speaking of Funkai, I heard that. Originally, the one who exposed him for trading user data. Recently, there's been another leak.
Who said that?
That self-media, the modern-day Sherlock Holmes, conducted a deep analysis of the leaked email, claiming that the whistleblower is from our company. Mr. Wei, what? Haven't you heard about this?
Not a word. These self-media platforms, they just like to stir up buzz. Can't take them seriously.
Is everyone here? Wei, shall we start? Who will begin? Speak up! Let's leave it at that for today. Meeting adjourned. Wei Ming, stay a moment. Recently in the company, there will be some strategic adjustments. Hold off on progressing with those projects you're handling for now.
Understood. Mr. Ling, about the vice president appointment.
The company has always been cautious in its hiring. Don't be too impatient.
Infotech department?
Hello.
This is Wei Ming.
Hello, Mr. Wei.
Why does my computer keep failing to log in? It says the account has been frozen.
Well, Mr. Wei, we've been upgrading our back-end system. All company staff accounts will be frozen and upgraded department by department. Each department will take about half a day to a day.
A system upgrade? But there was no internal notification.
It was a temporary decision by the board of directors. We are just responsible for implementing it.
The board of directors?
Yes.
Since when did the board of directors start dealing with system upgrades?
As for the specifics, I'm not sure.
I see, thank you.
Can you do that? Come over here. Come here, you.
Young. What are you doing? All of this.
The system has crashed. Now we have a good excuse not to work.
The system crashed? You can avoid work today, but it'll catch up with you. If we're idle now, we'll have to make up for it later.
It's crashed again. Jiang Xi, there's been a big incident. This morning, HR has been interviewing one department after another. Misha was taken away.
Really?
I feel like this time, they're gonna lay off employees.
Young, come and play another round.
Coming.
Log in. Hurry up!
What are you doing?
My ride got stuck in traffic. I'm in a hurry. Could you give me a lift back to Panxi on your way? Sorry for the trouble.
No, you see, who made the rule that if it's on my way, I'll have to give you a ride? Here, I'll show you. Look, I've already taken the order from someone else. If I cancel now, I'll get a complaint. Please get out of the car.
You're facing only two choices now. First, we both wait here. You can't accept orders, and my meeting will be delayed. Second, you cancel the order and take me to Panxi. I'll pay the fare, and we'll both be happy.
No, are you being unreasonable? Get out of the car.
I can only give you 3 months. If by then the experimental data does not meet expectations, then the whole project will be cancelled. All resources will be withdrawn, and the project team will be disbanded. Yes, that's it. Yes, these are all the topics to be discussed at today's meeting. Print them out. I want to see them as soon as I get to the office. Since the other party is sincere in cooperating, we can consider it. There are no eternal enemies. At the right time, enemies can also become friends. Driver, I'm sorry, could you please turn down the aircon? Thank you.
Driver? I'm sorry. The driver's skills are not very good.
Hello? I'm sorry. My driver used to fly fighter jets. Yes, a fighter jet among drivers.
Wei, I've got 2 tickets to an art exhibition. I know you like it.
Oh?
How did you know I like this artist?
I heard from Feng Kai that he often sees you at art exhibitions.
Tell me, what do you want?
I really can't hide anything from you. There is indeed something I want to ask you. At today's regular meeting, President Ling's attitude was very strange. Plus, the accounts of our product department were suddenly frozen. You don't think these 2 things happening in the same time could be a coincidence, do you?
Thanks to the self-media for stirring things up. On one hand, they accept anonymous tips. Of course, they won't refuse us going to find out who that anonymous person is. Anyway, they turn things upside down, and what they gain is publicity. What they earn is blood money.
So you mean the company is looking for an insider? What will the company do if it finds this insider?
First of all, the person who did wrong is definitely the one who leaked the client's information. The person who tipped off did not break the law. But I believe there isn't a single company that would tolerate its employees doing anything that harms the company's interests or damages its image, no matter the reason.
What if... I'm worried. What if this mole is in our department? Wei? Please give me some guidance.
Investigate. Until you find the mole.
Investigate.
I bet you've never saved my phone number, have you? In order to successfully receive the fare, I suggest you quickly add me on WeChat.
In order to come to this restaurant with you, I booked a table here half a year in advance. I originally thought I wouldn't get a chance to come with you. I didn't expect the dream to come true. What's wrong? Are you worried about something?
No. Just thinking about work.
Speaking of work, these past few days, HR has been talking to each department individually. Do you think it could be related to Feng Kai's matter?
Did you hear anything?
No. I didn't hear anything.
Did the company talk to you today? What did they ask?
Just very normal routine questioning. Just asking about how I'm doing at the company, how I'm getting along with my colleague, whether I have any interest in promotion, and which direction I want to develop in the future.
Did you take care of everything? Didn't leave anything behind?
No. Don't worry. I didn't say a word that I shouldn't have.
I trust you. Dear, we've been together for so long. I've done a lot of wrong things and hurt your heart. Do you ever regret being with me?
Come on. No. I've never regretted it. Being with you, I've come to understand what fearless love means. What it means to throw caution to the wind. As long as I can be with you, Even if I'm laughed at, even if I'm looked down upon, I don't care.
Let's both enjoy this evening, so I don't let down your prepared surprise. Thank you.
You're back.
You scared me. You're still not sleeping this late?
Just getting up for a drink. What about you? Back from social engagement?
President Huang insisted on having drinks with me. I said no, but he insisted. I drank in a hurry, a bit too much.
Your art company has been trending a lot lately. By the way, did you find that mole in your company? If I were him, I'd be too worried to sleep. If you were him, what would you plan to do next?
If it were me, I would find a scapegoat.
Who would you pick as a scapegoat?
An arch-enemy. Or... Honey, this matter has nothing to do with us. No need to worry. Go to sleep early.
How come you're back again?
There's a rumor going around the industry lately, saying that the leak of user data from ARC's marketing director was an inside job. Since this matter has already reached my ears, I guess the people at ARC already know about it. At this moment, they're probably investigating the mole.
Why are you telling me this?
Let's just say I'm nosy. I don't like it when people show off their love in their comments while making sneaky moves privately.
Good times are always fleeting. Why has the system recovered again?
What? You want to keep slacking off? Morning.
Good morning. Jiang Xi, your package.
Thanks.
Am I overthinking this? This was just for system upgrading?
What's wrong?
I heard ARC is investigating a mole.
How do you know that?
That's not important. These past few days I've been thinking, and I always feel uneasy. I'm afraid Wei Ming might resort to underhanded tactics to protect himself.
It's all been taken care of.
Taken care of?
The higher-ups have been looking, but to no avail, so it's been dropped. Also, from now on, I won't be helping you anymore.
Don't flatter yourself. I'm not concerned about you. I'm afraid you'll do something stupid and drag me down.
HR is looking for you.
Didn't they already talk to me? Why are they looking for me again?
How would I know? Sit down. Jiang Xi, we called you in today because there are some things we need to verify with you.
Jiang Xi, at this moment, the company hopes you will tell the truth. If you continue to hide things, it won't do you any good.
According to our records, you've reported Feng Kai multiple times for harassing you.
due to lack of concrete evidence, the company didn't punish him. Did this decision leave you confused?
I don't understand what you mean.
In the previous email scandal, you sent Feng Kai's sexual harassment recordings of you to the entire company, leading to his resignation. Before this, did you do anything else to retaliate against him?
You've got it wrong. I'm not the whistleblower.
Whether you're the whistleblower will be judged by the company. But now, please answer my question.
I am really not the whistleblower. The whistleblower exposed Feng Kai's logs of downloading user data. With my access level, I can't see any of this.
Take a look at this. Your access level might not be enough, but Mr. Wei's is. After the incident, the operation logs and login records of his account were all cleared, and the last logged in IP address was at your computer. Do you have anything to explain?
There's a reason for everything. I believe Jiang Xi acted impulsively. Besides, she's the one I brought into the department. She's kind of like my apprentice. If she could do something like this, I'm also responsible. I also asked the company to give her one more chance. For my sake.
If being harassed gave me a motive to retaliate against Feng Kai, then there should be one person in this office who would want Feng Kai to get into trouble more than I do. Right, Mr. Wei?
Mr. Wei pleaded for you, and you bit back. I've never seen someone so ungrateful. If you didn't do it, then please explain why you stole Mr. Wei's account. Can't make up a story, can you?
You know, having a mole in the company is not a good thing. The higher-ups also hope to downplay this. As long as you cooperate with the resignation procedure, the company guarantees to give you a severance pay. This way, your resume will look good. The company hopes to get your response as soon as possible. Okay?
Why did you do that?
What did I do? You brought this on yourself.
I did all this for you. I erased the evidence for you. Why are you slandering me?
Jiang Xi, do you really think I'm stupid? You snooped on my computer. Don't you just want to catch my weakness? And tightly tie me to your side? If I hadn't discovered it early, I would be the one having bad luck today.
So you've known all along? So whether it's celebrating my birthday or begging for reconciliation, you were just putting on a show for me. All you wanted was to let my guard down, right? Speak up.
Calm down.
I can't calm down.
Don't look at me like that. You schemed against me, I schemed against you. It's fair. They say a couple shares a bond, even if just for a day. We've known each other for more than a day. Out of sentiment, I'll help you one more time. Accept the company's terms. Take the money and leave.
Wei Ming. I want to ask you, Have you ever truly loved me?
We are not children anymore. What's this about love or not? Jiang Xi, you can't be too greedy in life. Severance pay is more practical for you now. I'm back.
You're back.
Your daddy's back.
Daddy.
Baby!
Why are you home so early today?
I missed you, so I came back early.
Lin Shuang, make an extra dish for Ming Ming. Cut that vacuum-packed salted duck for him.
Okay.
Guo Guo? What are you playing with?
Puzzle.
Here. Daddy will help you. Are you putting together a zebra?
Daddy, don't mess it up.
I haven't even started yet. All right, you can put it together with Grandma. Daddy will go help Mommy. Do you need help?
No need.
Fine, then I'll go chat with Dad.
By the way, I heard from Xuanzi that there's been a lot of trouble at your art company recently.
Don't listen to her nonsense.
Nothing's wrong?
Really, nothing's wrong. If you insist there's something, it's just a small matter. A small employee wanted to drag the whole company down for her own self-interest. You know this person, Jiang Xi. From now on, I won't have to see her again. Dad.
Historical fantasy.
I know this show. They say it has high ratings.
I don't know.
Stop drinking beer. I'll open a bottle of good wine later.
What's the occasion?
I'll tell you when we drink.
This one should go here, right?
Is it done?
She participated in a talent show.
Honey, is dinner ready yet?
Sis. Sis, we've been robbed? Sis. Sis? Sis. What's wrong? Stop cutting. What are you doing?
Stay away from me.
All right, as long as you're okay. Sis. Mom kept calling me just now. She said she called you, but you didn't pick up. It's still about the house construction money. She wants you to send the money back as soon as possible.
Get lost.
It's okay. No rush. I'll talk to her later.
I told you to get lost.
Jiang Xi, do you know, that you have a magical power. In my eyes, the whole arc is black and white. Only you are the brightest color within it. From the first day, I was with you. I was destined to let everyone down. But even so, I don't want to let go. You need to have confidence in yourself, and have confidence in our feelings. Only then will we last longer. Am I right?
My sister is in trouble.
Get in the car. When did your sister go missing?
I don't even know when. Yesterday I pushed open the door. It scared me. All the clothes, items, and junk were thrown all over the floor. She was cutting clothes, sitting on the balcony with her feet hanging outside. She didn't tell me what happened. I tried to approach her, but she even hit me. I could only let her sit there. Then this morning she's gone.
Where could she have gone? Doesn't your sister have any friends or anything?
She's been in contact with you the most recently. I was even considering going to find her ex-boyfriends.
What about her hometown? Is it possible she went back to clear her mind?
She's never been back to her hometown. She'd rather die out here than go back.
Let's start by finding the places I know.
Okay.
Has Jiang Xi come?
Wait a moment, let me check for you. She didn't come today.
She didn't come? Let's go. Hello?
Hello?
Have you seen this person?
Sorry, I haven't seen her.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Actually, what I'm most worried about now is whether she might have gotten into any trouble outside, or if she's offended someone.
Hello, who's this? I'll have a glass of water.
All right, please wait. Hello, here's your water.
Thank you.
Lin Shuang, I'm sorry. I should have listened to you earlier. He's a hypocrite, a petty man. He will do anything to achieve his goal. All of him is just fake. The good guy act, the family man, it's all an act by him. He's just deceiving people's feelings. But I have no evidence. Who would believe me?
You're right. If this really blows up, the end result will be your reputation is ruined. Wherever you go, people will point fingers at you. As for Wei Ming, he won't suffer any losses.
Tell me, what should I do? Wasn't it you came to me, saying you wanted to confront him with me?
Wei Ming will pay the price. But not now. And it's not worth exchanging our lives for it. Sooner or later, he will pay for his actions. Trust me. There are no shortcuts in this world, whether in love or life. You can only rely on yourself to get what you want.
How did you fall in love with Wei Ming?
When I was studying, I was quite proud and arrogant. Those boys who outperformed me were competitors in my eyes, and those who didn't, I looked down upon. Over time, all these boys stayed far away from me. Only he, like an indestructible cockroach, always appeared when I needed him.
So, it was a love that grew over time.
Rather than saying that, I'd say it was the fear of loss. When you get used to being with someone, living alone becomes unbearable. Later, 2 people became 3. 3 people became a whole family. Running a family is really hard. If it takes the cooperation of 2 people to barely make ends meet, you'll have even less confidence to talk about love and not love.
Tell me, isn't it true that most marriages, as time goes by, just become a matter of getting by?
I don't know about others, but as for me, maybe I wanted to compete with myself, to prove to everyone I'm doing well. My journey, it seems to have been too smooth. My family was happy and harmonious. After I started school, I was a model student, an A+ student. After graduation, I got married and had kids. My child is lively and healthy. My husband is successful. In my eyes, it seemed like these hardships were just questions on a test paper. As long as I'm willing to work hard, I can always score full marks. Since I chose family, it's my lifetime career, my only goal. Even if it's just getting by, I have to grit my teeth and keep going. Actually, the hardest thing about this is not the harm caused by Wei Ming's affair, but the sense of defeat that comes from admitting my marriage has failed. I can't figure out, in such a big defeat, where exactly did I go wrong? I've been conflicted before. I've compromised. I've self-hypnotized. But I still lost. I can't even stand making mistakes on a test paper. The failure of my marriage is like a big red cross, negating my whole life.
Don't think like that. Once you leave that scumbag, your life will definitely go smoothly.
What about you? Are you going to do as they say, take the severance pay and leave?
I won't leave. If anyone's leaving, it's not me. I'm staying at ARC. This is the job I fought for. Besides, my family situation doesn't allow me to leave. Don't worry. Because of your encouragement, I will definitely cheer up. And don't forget the promise you made to me.
Good morning. Notify the HR department. Tell them our department is hiring a new director. Good morning. Morning.
Morning.
You came in early today.
Early?
Thanks.
Morning.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to work. What else could I be doing here?
Stop pretending. Even though it's not openly stated, everyone knows. You're the traitor who sold the company out and leaked information to the media. How dare you even show up?
Since it's not openly stated, then it's just hearsay. Michelle, you're a manager. Don't get swayed by rumors. If colleagues from other departments hear this, they'll laugh at us.
Should we still notify the HR? I don't know.
Morning, Jiang Xi. Morning. Young. Morning.
Morning. Americano, right?
Are you going to have an Americano? Do you want a latte?
I want this one.
All right, here you go. Take care.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jiang Hai.
Lin Shuang. Didn't you say before you wanted to hear my startup ideas? So I've refined my business plan a bit. If you have time, I'd like to take up a bit time.
Sounds good. Where is it? Send it to me.
Okay. See you then. Okay, thank you, Lin Shuang, thank you. Deal! Business plan. The pain point that my app wants to address is to help those who want to renovate avoid pitfalls. I'll tell my users what the renovation process is, what materials they need to purchase, what problems they might encounter, and how we can solve these problems. We can find experienced people on the platform to ask for advice. It's actually just an info exchange platform about renovation. This will allow the majority of residents to optimize renovation efficiency, save renovation funds, and enhance their living aesthetics. I've given it a name called Joy Living.
Joy Living.
Sister, what do you think?
I think it's pretty good.
Really?
But I have a question. Your app looks like a communication platform. When the number of users accumulates to a certain degree, it will connect all the upstream and downstream resources of renovation. But before monetizing the publicity, what will you rely on to support operations?
Indeed. I haven't thought that far. I'll think about it when I get back.
Starting a business, huh? Having good ideas is of course important. But what's more important is how you turn these good ideas into reality and implement the project. And this implementation process is surely based on a full understanding of the industry. I don't have much work experience either. Can't give you some constructive advice. However, I can share my own simple methods with you.
All right. These are all from your ride-sharing experiences? This is too impressive, this.
So, my suggestion is, I hope you don't rush. Start from the most basic employee position. Only in this way can you fully understand the industry. You're smart, good at learning. You'll soon be able to apply what you've learned. I also started from zero, when no one believed in me. You're pursuing your dream with light equipment. And if you fail, you start over. I'm moving forward with heavy burden, and it's all or nothing.
Right. Thank you, Lin Shuang. You're the only person in the world who understands me.
Based on your resume, the job position we can offer you is an assistant to the designer.
Okay.
The monthly salary is 5,000. Come sit.
Okay.
Recently, the design department basically works until after 10 o'clock every day. There are no weekends off.
When it's not busy, there should be compensatory leave, right?
In theory, yes. But last year, the entire design department took on several major orders. There was simply no time to rest. Do you have any other questions?
Thank you. Then I'll leave first.
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
You're from RESD?
Yes, are you too?
I'm from the AA.
Impressive.
which is Zhang Hai.
See you tonight, bye.
Have you found your next job yet? I've sent your resume to a few familiar headhunting companies. If they have a suitable position, they'll contact you.
There's no need for you to worry.
After all, we have deep ties. As your former superior, I still care about you.
You should care more about yourself. I was the scapegoat for the data leak. But I heard that the board of directors is also quite critical of you. Your luck won't last long.
I've worked my way up to becoming a candidate for VP. Do you think it's all due to luck?
Hello, Mr. Wei.
Mr. Li is here. Mr. Li.
Mr. Li, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting.
Mr. Wei, finally you're here.
Let's sit down and talk.
Your company, Yugo Video, signed a contract with Mei Li Tang, right? Who doesn't know that Mei Li Tang's packaging and formula are copied Arhella? My intellectual property lawsuit is still ongoing. Mr. Wei!
We indeed did not know about them in the early stages.
Since Mei Li Tang joined your platform a month ago, Arhela's sales volume directly dropped by more than 10%. Our revenue also affects ad placements and your performance. How could a company as large as ARC make such a basic mistake?
Mr. Li, please don't rush. I fully understand your predicament. Let's do this. We'll conduct an internal investigation
Don't beat
first.
around the bush. Today, ARC must come up with a solution for me. Hela has only one demand.
What is it?
That counterfeit products of Mei Li Tang must be taken down.
Mr. Li, how about this?
I'm talking to your boss. Don't interrupt.
Mr. Li.
We are your...
What are you doing?
Get the paper.
Sorry, Mr. Li.
I'm sorry, Mr. Li. I'll clean that up for you.
I'm really sorry, Mr. Li.
I give 70%, you know. 70% of the profits to you for online marketing every year. Is this how ARC treats its guests?
Mr. Li, how about this? I'll take you to the restroom to clean up.
Yeah, help him clean up.
Go quickly.
Mr. Li, this way. The restroom is over here. I'm really sorry, Mr. Li.
He's new here, right?
Yes. It's his first day of the trial period. How could HR recruit such people? So clumsy. Can't even serve a cup of water.
Get up to speed on the Mei Li Tang issue.
All right.
I'm really sorry, Mr. Li.
Goodbye, sorry, Mr. Li.
Michelle, get in touch with Yugo Video and communicate Mr. Li's request.
Okay, I'll go right now.
I'll get busy too.
Mingbo, come over here.
Yes, Mr. Wei?
That was on purpose just now, wasn't it?
You noticed, huh?
You're pretty bold. Hela Cosmetics is Yugo Video's biggest client. Your hand shook just now, and you almost cost the company tens of millions in contracts.
Hela takes out 70% of its profits every year to do online marketing. Shows that their performance still heavily relies on online platforms. Although they are the big client, the publicity is in our hands. At most, they can grumble and posture. My shaky hand just now was to make them recognize the reality.
You did right. Keep up.
Thank you, Mr. Wei. I'll definitely work hard.
In order not to disappoint our previous efforts in sampling, so the algorithm can eliminate as much old data as possible, we can fully maintain an extra max heap of size M. The data in the heap are sorted according to the last read time. In this way, the latest data in the heap.
Hello, Mom.
Hello, Lin Shuang. Your father and I are out right now. We originally planned to visit and have lunch with a friend, but they went out for a vacation. Well, we're about to take the subway back. You cook a little more lunch for us. We're coming back for lunch.
No, Mom,
I have to take a call. Hello, Lin Shuang, what's up? Hello, Lin Shuang. Hello?
Hello, Jiang Xi.
What's up?
Here's the thing. I don't know if you're free right now. Could you do me a favor?
Sure. What do you need help with?
Doesn't Guogo miss us?
She loves this, doesn't she? Of course she misses us.
Uncle? Auntie? Hello?
Hello? Who are you?
I work under Mr. Wei. I've seen you and Uncle's pictures in Mr. Wei's social media before. I have a deep impression. You were wearing a red sweater. Your temperament is so good. It really brightens your complexion.
Really?
Are you here to see Wei Ming too?
Yes, I'm here to deliver a shopping card to him. So, I happened to see you, so I thought I'd give it to you instead.
That's perfect. I just ran out of hair color and skincare products. That's great.
That's perfect then. You can use this card at the supermarket at the entrance. When I came over, I saw they were having discounts and big promotions. Let's hurry then. No need to run up the stairs. Uncle, give me. I'll take them up for you.
Thanks, really. Thank you.
It's no trouble at all.
Thank you.
It's not a big deal. You guys go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, see you later.
See you later.
No rush, you guys take your time shopping. A shopping card should be enough for them to shop for a while. Over here.
Your delivery?
Thank you. The delivery is here. Where are you?
It had 500 in it. Look, it's all gone.
I even had to add a bit.
As long as you're happy.
I am happy.
Shall I help you carry it?
Over here.
They're back.
Quick, place it here.
Just in time. Let's eat.
Lin Shuang, thank you.
Dad, Mom, next time you come over, it's best to let me know in advance. I'm quite busy during the day.
She's just a housewife. She's even busier than workers.
Lin Shuang, the dish you made is even better than what a chef at a restaurant makes.
Go wash your hands.
Perfect.
The cost of the lecture was 637. Reimburse it all.
I'll give you some extra.
Everyone go back and organize. Prepare for our quarterly summary meeting as soon as possible, okay?
Okay.
Okay, meeting adjourned.
Remember to email me.
Okay, no problem.
You like her? Women like her are all aiming to marry into wealth. All they have to show for themselves is their face. They're bound to sell it for a good price. People like you don't ever think about it.
How about it? Those 2 big shots of your family are still there?
Seems like I'll have to gear up for a long-term fight. Now when I go out for classes or to exercise, it feels like I'm sneaking around like a thief. Last time, I was lucky you helped cover for me.
I really don't get you. You're getting divorced? Why are you still sneaking around like a young bride?
The real negotiations haven't started yet. Firstly, I need to find a job to prepare for the divorce. Secondly, I don't know yet how to tell my parents about my plans. I don't want them to see me not doing well, admitting to the failure of my marriage, and I'm afraid they'll worry about me. You know, people of their generation, they can't understand the divorce from my perspective. Their values are different from ours.
You're really living a hard life.
When you do things, you're always boxed in by rules. Every action, you're always thinking about others.
You don't have that many rules when you do things, only thinking about yourself. How much better is your situation than mine?
You really... I'm trying to help you. Why are you turning it back on me? Good intentions mistaken for ill intent.
With the data leak last time, I bet Mr. Ling is still angry. And now it happens to coincide with this quarter's summary meeting. This quarter, our department really hit rock bottom. Mr. Wei. Actually, deducting some of our performance scores is justified. We're mainly worried about you, your promotion to VP.
This quarter's performance looking so bad. Has anyone thought about where our problem really lies?
Aren't the problems all openly visible? ARC's technology has always been our weak point. The algorithm have always been unable to keep up with market changes. Even if the product is good, without good technology, it's all in vain. If we complain, the higher-ups will definitely say we're passing the buck, but if we don't say anything, our product is always taking the blame for the technology. We're suffering in silence.
No worries. I trust all of you. If we work together, our performance will definitely improve.
I declare, the large concert for the computer science major class of 2010 begins now. Firstly, I'm honored to introduce the 10 young singers from Dorm 608. Now the so-called little prince with a receding hairline, will sing a song for everyone.
Start singing. Come on.
Start singing.
Play the music.
Come on.
Come on.
Right, Xuanzi? Who else hasn't arrived yet? Anyway, I've sent out a mass message about the gathering. Whether they come depends on them. We haven't seen each other for 3 years, right?
Yeah. My bad, just working hard. I've been busy.
I heard Gu Shu also came back to the country.
But he couldn't possibly come. He's now a CEO with wealth over 100 million. Compared to us laborers, it's really a world of difference.
Really?
Are you missing him? If so, you can turn on the TV, watch the news. He's there.
Oh my god, long time no see.
Good guy. After a decade, you still remember us.
You finally showed up. Classmate, my business card.
Classmate, what's with the business card?
Enough. Let him sit down, okay?
Right. Come, sit down quickly.
Here, specially reserved for you.
Do you remember? Back in college, I copied your homework countless times. So many years have passed. How is your hair still so good?
Not so good.
Come on, Mr. Gu. Let me take a photo.
Me too, me too.
Why the awkwardness?
Exactly, come on.
Come on, let's edit it.
Let me see.
Today we finally caught you. Let's get drunk.
Look, my suspicion of Lin Shuang is not wrong, right? Look at this.
What is it?
Hotel expenses, accommodation fees. I've said it long ago. She's having an affair outside.
This might be Ming Ming's.
How could it be Ming Ming's? Found it in the laundry room. Ming Ming doesn't do laundry. It must be hers.
Xuanzi, keep an eye on him. Don't let him run away. I'll finish singing.
The pride of our class? Have a drink with me.
I don't hold my liquor well.
Just drink.
Our class hasn't gathered completely, right?
Our class never fully gathered.
Where's Lin Shuang?
You're still hung up on that, aren't you? She should be at home with her kid. We've gathered so many times, but she never shows up.
Come on, my dear Mr. Gu. Here, take this.
Why didn't you come to classmate reunion?
Oh, I didn't see the message.
Mr. Gu, you really... The agreed class reunion?
Now you can come. Everyone is here.
Not going now. I've been busy all day.
Absences should be informed in advance to improve everyone's time utilization efficiency.
Since you're so free, help me answer a question.
Let's go over there.
Where did he go?
Chat a bit.
Tell them. We're going together?
Remove the conditional function on the 7th line. Try swapping the argument on the 4th line with the one on the 8th line.
Could you also help me with this? Thanks. What's going on?
Lin Shuang, you have to tell the truth today.
Tell what?
You're always being outside. Your mind is not here. Are you having an affair outside?
Whether I'm having an affair? Ask your own son. He knows that.
Today, in front of me and your father, explain the ins and outs of everything.
What's going on?
Your arrival is just in time. Take a look. Look at this. Let your wife explain. What exactly is going on?
Our family values have always been clean and honest, modest and humble.
Over 3,000! Over 3,000 yuan of hotel expenses? What did you spend it on?
Mom, this receipt is mine. This is the hotel expenses from my last business trip.
This seems to be in our city.
It must be them made a mistake. Mixed up the banquet expenses with the room charges.
When did ARC's business banquets budget get so high?
Extra budget can be made for important clients. Enough, Mom. Let's go back.
I remember now. You indeed were on a business trip out of city these days.
Mom, Dad, come here. You got it wrong.
Well?
It's a misunderstanding. We are doing fine. Go on, go on. No big deal. Just a receipt. Off you go. Just a misunderstanding.
How could it be?
Hotels, right? So much business. Room charges, meal expenses, they must have mixed it up. Speaking of finance, I went to the bank today. That investment you mentioned, it's really quite good. Our family should listen to your advice more on these money matters.
Sure. Just in time. I have a friend who is a financial advisor at the bank. He asked me for help with his performance. I looked. There are several products that are quite suitable.
That's just right. My year-end salary plus bonus, minus our family's living expenses, scraped together.
Almost 500,000 probably.
Where's my dad?
He went out to exercise. What did she say last night?
Didn't say much.
Son, tell me, do you think you're all that just because you have some money? You dare to have an affair outside? Why not live a peaceful life? Have you lost your mind?
It's not that serious. It's already been resolved. It's all in the past.
She really didn't hold it against you, did she?
No, she didn't. I took my year-end bonus, minus the household expenses, about 500,000. I gave it all to her for investment.
500,000? You gave her another 500,000? That's quite a hit. Who said Lin Shuang didn't hold a grudge? You've put the power in her hands. She's taken out your money. You.
Anyway, the money won't gone.
How can it be the same? How many times have I told you? Whoever has the money, whoever has the voice in the family. Don't worry about this. I'll find a way.
Jiang Xi, can you do me a favor?
Oh. What favor?
I'll be on a business trip for a while. Could you help me look after my flowers?
If I agree to this, next, you'll start asking for my WeChat. Then every few days ask me, how's this flower doing? Then, by the way, you'll chat with me about poetry and dreams.
Well, you are really quite clever.
Next time, when you're playing mind games, remember to get prepared. This kind of succulent doesn't need to be watered, even once in half a month. Your cliché approach has long been outdated.
If you can see through my schemes, doesn't that mean my schemes haven't been in vain?
Mingbo, thank you.
A poor but arrogant lady like her really doesn't suit you. When you're heartbroken in the future, Don't blame me for not warning you.
I don't think so. On the contrary, I feel that we are the same. Both starting from a low point, coming to the big city alone, and fighting our way up by our own efforts. I think I have a shot. Have some nuts.
Ningbo, come with me to meet a client.
All right.
During work hours, only you have the mindset to enjoy the scenery here.
Anyway, I don't have much to do. Staying at the workstation is just wasting resources. Unlike you, every minute you're not at your workstation
is a waste.
Mr. Wei, could you please sign this?
Thank you.
Mr. Wei, this Jiang Xi, she's caused such a big mess, but you still gave her an opportunity to resign voluntarily. If it were me, I would submit my resignation immediately. But she, on the other hand, is late or leaves early. Treats our company like a cafe. Isn't this a deliberate attempt to annoy us?
Go get her labor contract for me.
All right.